Is McDonald's ruining your health? What's inside their foods? Hello everyone! For the ones who don't know me, my last name is Sarkovic. I've dedicated my life to longevity research and created a Sarko Longevity channel to share my years of knowledge with you and grow together to create longer lifespans for our generations. So you guys want to hear something absolutely insane? Well, in the last 48 months, my biological age has reversed by 8 years. When I start measuring, my biological age was 42. Here's the proof. I am biologically 8 years younger now, and it feels great. I achieved 438 days of perfect sleep. Here's the evidence. Together with a doctor and nutritionist, we created a longevity protocol that really works. Yeah. Today we will take a look at the most popular items from McDonald's and take a closer look at what's actually in them and how some of these strange ingredients affect your body. Why? Because fast food has become a serious health problem. Childhood obesity has doubled in the last 20 years. Many items like burgers and cheeseburgers are roughly half unhealthy ingredients. Some chemicals in these foods have been banned in many countries, but they are still used here. Ultra-processed foods now make up over 70% of what Americans eat, and millions use them for breakfast, lunch and dinner. In my opinion, this kind of diet is hurting health and shortening lives. Let's start with the fries. First, we start with the large fries, the most ordered item in the menu. They say that fries are made from premium potatoes and the label says 0 trans fat. But here's the trick. The Food and Drug Administration allows under half gram per serving to be listed as 0. So technically there's still some trans fat inside. They are cooked in highly processed vegetable oils which break down quickly when heated. This can create harmful chemicals that aren't good for your body. This can damage cells, proteins, DNA, and contribute to heart, liver and brain diseases like Alzheimer's. When the potatoes are cooked really hot, like frying or baking, a harmful chemical called acrylamide can form. Mostly fries in the fast food restaurant have about 20 times more than a homemade baked potato, which can cause inflammation, oxidative stress, and even insulin resistance. Yes, it tastes great, it's addictive, but the toxins? Not worth it. Next up, we will test the most popular burger from McDonald's, the Big Mac. Visually, it's perfect. Golden bun, melted cheese, pickles, sauce. Very appetizing. But let's look closer. The Big Burger has 580 calories, 11 grams of saturated fat, 1,600 milligrams sodium, that's almost half of your daily limit, 9 grams of added sugar and only 3 grams of fiber, 25 grams of protein. Oh no, how they can sell that? Here's the catch. The sugar and processed carbs makes you feel hungry faster, even after eating. That spike in insulin and blood sugar crashes later, leaving you craving more. Why to eat something that won't make you full? The cutlet is labeled 100% beef, but industrial beef usually has more omega-6 fats and less omega-3, and it's often cooked in oil that are not healthy. Pickles and sauces have emulsifiers that can harm gut bacteria and cause inflammation. Bottom line, this is a convenient but nutritionally poor meal. Why not choose something healthy? Now let's check breakfast items. Moving on to breakfast, the hot cakes. This is the most calorie-dense option. 1,340 calories with 41 grams of added sugar. That sugar spikes blood glucose, increases fat storage and makes you hungry even soon after. That's really scary. Next, the 20-piece chicken nuggets. That's a lot. The butter has a chemical called sodium aluminum phosphate, which may be connected to memory problems and diseases like dementia. I can't believe that you can let your kids to eat that. The oil contains TBHQ, a preservative that lab studies show can damage cells and DNA and may encourage tumor growth. Another thing is coffee. Coffee seems so safe, but let's dive into this. The caramel frappe. 70 grams of added sugar, fast absorbing, pure metabolic destruction. The caramel coloring contains 4-MA, a chemical that might cause cancer. These drinks spike sugar fast and can contribute to aging and disease. I can't believe that some people drink this twice a day. From my point of view, this is repulsive. Let's check another menu items. Next we will talk about McGriddle. Sweet pancake-like with a bacon and sausage. This combination is heavily processed and contains nitrates in the meats, which can be a cancer-causing. The cheese also adds extra harmful compounds, plus 13 grams of sugar in a single sandwich. Even the McMuffin, a smaller option, is not harmless. Processed meats may increase cancer risk, and the combination of ingredients is still far from healthy. The double quarter pounder with cheese looks appetizing. Thick meat, nice bun, melted cheese. But it's basically a larger, more calorie-dense Big Mac. More saturated fat, more sodium, 740 calories. Protein is decent at 48 grams, but it's offset by sugar, processed carbs, and unhealthy fats. Let's go to dessert. Finally, the McFlurry with Oreos. 410 calories and 48 grams of sugar. It looks so tasty, so sweet. But don't be fooled by this. There's no safe amount of added sugar here. It can wreck metabolism, liver, and blood vessels, and finally accelerates aging. Fructose in particular is 8 to 10 times faster at forming harmful compounds than glucose. Even the supposedly lighter snack wrap isn't perfect. It has 390 calories, 6 grams of saturated fat, and 900 milligrams of sodium. The fried chicken still contains sodium, aluminum phosphate, which may harm the brain over time. After looking at all this, I have to say, it's disgusting. These foods may seem fun or convenient, but they can be damaging and addictive, especially for kids. The marketing makes it look harmless, but the reality is very different. I'm not telling you not to eat that. It's your decision. I just want the world to be a better place. I dream of a world full of restaurants serving real food. Food that has nutritional value. Food that satisfies you and doesn't make you hungrier so you have to buy more. I believe that together we can achieve this. When you buy something, you're voting for what will be sold in the future. Imagine someone who works long hours and grabs McDonald's for lunch 3 or 4 times a week because it's quick and affordable. At first, it doesn't seem like a big deal, but over time, these meals add up. Higher calories, more sodium, and fewer nutrients than a home-cooked option. After a few months, they might notice feeling more tired in the afternoon, getting hungry again sooner, or struggling to maintain their weight. Nothing extreme happens overnight, but the small daily choices slowly affect how their body feels and functions. So, stay strong. You're stronger than fast food. You can make better choices. It's okay to enjoy it occasionally, but don't let it become a habit. The science is clear. These foods are designed to taste good while damaging your health. If you want me to break down another fast food chain, leave a comment. You've got the knowledge. Now it's time to make smarter choices. Live long.